Good morning, Dean D. Davis and LiveWeatherBlogs.com. Student meteorologist. Pretty big stuff going on here. It's going on 1 a.m. in the morning here on the East Coast. Missouri and Illinois and Iowa, we're under a tornado watch. This is a huge watch. It spans a few states. It's a pretty massive watch at the time, and we'll go into that. We're going to have a bout of severe weather over the next 36 hours that will do a lot of damage. We're talking about the ratios, we're talking about tornadoes, and we're talking about large hail. And I'm probably going to rank my Davidson risk factor one of the highest that I've rated it so far for tomorrow's outlook. This watch is in effect now to 7 a.m. Eastern Time or 6 a.m. Central Time. It's going to be an overnight walloping here. This storm is bombing out. We're talking bombogenesis. We're talking 24 millibars drop in pressure with the low pressure system. This normally happens with nor'easters. This is happening in the Midwest. We're going to have massive amounts of damage reports coming in. And here at LiveWeatherBlogs.com, we're going to keep you updated throughout the day. I'm going to show you in a few seconds Mike DeFino's forecast map. And I'm going to utilize that before going into more Storm Prediction Center maps. I think it's a really good, Mike DeFino's is a great product, and it needs to be looked at. As you see here, Mike DeFino's map, the best area is the highest risk. This may go high risk. I'm almost, like I was saying this morning, I'm going to not be surprised we get a high risk go out for tomorrow for this. This is an extremely dangerous situation for Iowa, Ohio, Kentucky, Tennessee, Michigan, and it's going to go into the overnight hours, and that's when we're going to have to start watching it here in the Roanoke Valley in Virginia. This line may keep together, and if it does that, we may be looking at some massive storms tomorrow in the overnight hours. So there's a couple things we can't ignore here, which is this storm. And like I said, this is Mike DeFino's creation map for severe weather. The blue is the most likely, red your normal severe weather, and your yellow is strong thunderstorms, isolated severe weather. And that's through the day. That's not including the night. Here, look at this, 45 percentile. This is probabilistic. This is Storm Prediction Center. This is probabilistic for the day on Tuesday, and it's a moderate risk. I'm like saying I'm almost positive we're going to probably get a high risk area possibly in this situation tomorrow. I would not be surprised. So I early this morning said we're going to get moderate risk, and we got that. So just stuff that you need to really keep an eye on. So overnight we're looking at Illinois, Iowa, Missouri, and then tomorrow we're looking at the Ohio Valley. And like I said, this is going to have to progress to the coast, and I don't think it's losing some steam. So high winds, hail, tornadoes. Davidson risk factor. Let's go into that. My Davidson risk factor now for the day on Tuesday, 100% wind. I'm not even going to debate it. There's going to be massive wind damage. 65% hail. My tornado, 50%. I'm going to say that's the highest rank I'm going to give it. So we're going to see tornadoes tomorrow. We're going to see, but the wind's going to be the worst. When we get that del ratio, the swell line del ratio coming across long-lived line, you're going to understand this is going to go hundreds of miles. So that's why I've given it my first 100% wind. This whole slight risk area is in 100% wind. And the moderate risk, you know, that's going to happen. It's pretty much that's that. We're going to look at radar here before we go into further information when we get off the Storm Prediction Center site. Here's Wednesday, but like I said, they're going to be having a new outlook coming out too. I'm probably going to update tomorrow in the morning or sometime at least during the day. Hopefully tomorrow. We're looking at some pretty good storms going here. Like I said, through the night tomorrow night will be the most likely time frame to actually see it. So this could be an issue when it comes to tomorrow night and overnight hours. Here, Roanoke, parts of West Virginia, parts of North Carolina. Stay with LiveWeatherBlogs.com. Let us keep you updated. It's going to be really big in the Ohio Valley, and it's going to progress to the east. So we have to really keep an eye on this. Alright, let's take a look at radar data. Before I go to radar, let's take a look at this. This is the hazards map. Look at all the hazards we have. We're talking about high wind warnings throughout the northern plains throughout. There's just a few areas that don't have warnings going on right now. The tornado watch, you got the high wind watch, I mean, we're talking days. We're talking about winds going to be going possibly 50 miles an hour. So we're it's going to be a long couple days. We're going to have a lot of damage, pile damage, reports and damage photos coming. So, like I said, liveweatherblogs.com is your place to keep an eye on this. These upper level lows going to crank up. We got these storms blowing up over Missouri. Missouri's going to be a zone tonight. Let me tell you, we have 3 thunderstorm warnings going at this time. And when you get these lines going, you get a backward C shape. It's a bow echo, and we get possibly a comet echo. That's when we can get tornadoes. So these things and gust tornadoes will be likely on these lines also. There's stuff you cannot rule out here in the plains, Ohio Valley, and then to the east. You can see the southern parts, just stay sounding out, southern parts of Missouri at this time. You can see the high amounts of wind going higher with height, extreme high winds at these levels here. Look at the barbs on these. I mean, this is crazy. This is nuts. And this is going to get transported to the ground. When it gets transported to the ground, I don't want to see the damage photos coming out of that. So there's a couple things, like I said, not only have to watch out for tornadoes and high winds, it's going to be your main threat. This is going to be a big wind event. You can see tonight, like I said, this is the current 0 to 60 low. Look at that. The moisture's going to pump in straight up through the area. It's going to be bad. And we got that low coming across. So your area is there. And then tomorrow it gets worse. Look at the barbs. Look at the low. It's blowing up. It's bombogenesis time. We're getting winds coming out of the Gulf, running into this. Is gonna plow its way east. It's big, and it keeps going, and it keeps going. Like I said, this is why I think this threat lingers on into overnight hours. Look at this just line. I mean, you can see it. This is low is 978. That's a bomb. That's a bomb in itself. As strong as some hurricanes. That's a big bomb. And you're going to see it in the amount of wind you're going to see with this, and the damage you're probably going to see with this. It's going to be pretty bad. Like I said, we're going to bring you the latest information as it comes available. Real quick look at the tropics here. We have this area, disturbed weather, and we have tropical depression from Richard. We're not even going to really go into that. So we're going to concentrate more on the severe weather aspects of it. And like I said, you have to know what to expect. You're going to have to expect the winds. We're talking 70 mile an hour plus, almost surely going to happen. Hail, golf ball, baseball, you might see it. Tornadoes, they're going to happen tomorrow. Where they happen are going to be in the commas for the squall line. You're also going to get some further south. You get into the area, so you're going to have supercells. So there are things you have to watch out for tomorrow. It's going to be a busy day. Let me tell you right now, it's going to be an extremely busy day tomorrow, and stay with liveweatherblogs.com with your meteorologist here. We're going to keep you updated on this stuff. And definitely come back with me. I'm going to overview everything, and depending on where we're at tomorrow night, we might be doing multiple blogs. So we'll have to see. Now we're going to go to the Triad Road forecast. So overnight, 77 degrees, 76 on Tuesday. Chance thunderstorms on Tuesday night. I'm going to almost bump that up to a likely chance of thunderstorms on Tuesday night. Wednesday also morning, then turning to showers. 54th Wednesday night, 70 on Thursday, 59 cool degrees on Friday. And then the overnight is going to bomb down into the 30s for Friday night and Saturday. So it's going to be a cold nights coming up. Big fall front. Triad, you can see here, we have the thunderstorms also in the forecast. I'm saying likely Tuesday night and Wednesday. See where the temperatures lie, 82 Wednesday. And then 63 and sunny on Friday, and we're going to go into the cool air. So it's going to be a busy day coming up here at liveweatherblogs.com. Stay with all your meteorologists here. We'll keep you updated with the latest information, the latest damage. And we'll definitely be with you throughout tomorrow. Till tomorrow, then, Dean D. Davison, liveweatherblogs.com. If you're in the Midwest, stay safe, hunker down. If you're in the East, prepare. Dean D. Davison, liveweatherblogs.com.